Ortiz Prime. I've known him for a while, very hardworking guy, and we are just
Mhm.
waiting for that time all over the world. But that is me knowing you personally as Ortiz Prime, and then me knowing who you are.
Yeah.
So, if you have been asked to introduce yourself and say something about yourself, who are you going to say Ortiz Prime is?
Okay, so Ortiz Prime is the stage name that everybody knows. And my real name is Richard Kwesibuache, as you already know, since I've been in the same class with you and all that. And Richard Kwesibuache hails from Cape Coast. You understand? Like Cape Coast, and some part of me also comes from Obomi, which is my father's hometown. But they say Fantis take their mother's place of birth. So basically, he's a rapper, singer, songwriter, and most importantly, a human being. Yeah, to be specific. Yeah,
I like that. I like
yeah,
that. So, Ortiz Prime, being a
yeah,
human being, that we can all attest to that, and you being a creative, we can attest to that too. But how did
yeah.
music start for you?
Okay, so music actually started. Let me see, 2010 is when I started doing music actively. That is when I started going to the studios and all that. And 2013, I released my first EP. I was in the music group too. It was called IMG, which is Innocentials Music Group,
Mm.
which consisted of three friends, including myself. So we were like three in a group. So yeah, basically.
So that is how did you get to know that you could do music? Is it like you just randomly tried writing something, or you chanced on you got some inspiration? How did you know you could do music? How did it start for you?
Okay, so if I wouldn't lie, I was being played a lot of songs when I was like this big, like when I was like 7 years old, when I left my mom's place at Takrady and I came to East Legon. That's my dad's place. So that is
Mm.
when I got introduced to music through the household. I was being introduced to music, yeah, basically.
So that is how music started for you.
Yeah, for sure. So household music, they were playing the likes of R. Kelly, 50 Cent, and all the top guys in the house. So I got to, like, listen to music or fall in love with music when I was around 7 years old. Yeah,
So around 7 years old, would
yeah.
you say around that same age is when you decided to become a musician? Because I'm pretty sure by then most kids around that age would be wanting to be like police, soldier, pilot. Was that age that you decided to do music?
No, certainly wasn't 7 years old. I wanted to be a musician when I turned 18. That is when I could actually understand whatever I was listening from being 7 till the age 18. So I picked pieces of the music that I listened to and I digested them. So I have different genres that brought me up, like joined me together with whatever I have now. I don't know if you understand what I said, but like
I'm
pieces
following
of
the conversation.
pieces of R. Kelly, pieces of 50 Cent, pieces of T Pain, pieces of Chris Brown. All those things made me who I am today, basically.
So so you'd say around age 18, because that was this actually I want to ask this question. So you said
Yeah.
around age 18, that's when you decided to do music.
Yes, that's when I decided to do music.
And that is the legal age for consent. Does that mean prior to that,
hmm
nobody around you actually wanted you to pursue music?
Yeah, I could say that because, everyone who comes from a specific family, you understand, they have a career path that they want you to follow. Like let's say you being a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that. But at 18, I decided to pursue music, like to write music and all
How has the journey been like being the black sheep?
that. It's been rocky. I wouldn't say it's been fun. It's been very rocky because I had to like convince my people that this is what I really want to do. I proved to them that I had passion in doing. It's been rocky if you ask me. Yeah.
It has been a very rocky path because you, from your conversations, you decided to pursue music when you were 18, which is the legal age, and that actually raises a lot of attention as to why you couldn't actually follow that when you were younger.
Yeah.
But then, but then, I've listened to some of your stuff, and you are very good with literature.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
So you're welcome, bro. So if you weren't allowed to do music prior to that, how did you get so good with literature? Because personally, I even feel like everything we become comes from our foundation.
Yeah.
So, in as much as maybe when you were young, you didn't have that direction, but
Yeah.
it seems to be something that you had at the back of your mind, and then you just kept working towards it. So, how did you become so good at literature?
Fun fact: I studied literature in school. I was a general
Mhm.
student, so I got the chance to literature and a lot of education, poems and novels, and that's when I got the touch with literature.
So, you just became so good with. I mean, I know over the years it's been practice, practice, practice,
Yeah.
but you just became so good with literature or got exposed to literature. In SHS.
Yes. Yes. It was SHS that I got to know what I was actually doing was literature. You understand? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if you get the conversation. Yeah. So music for me was just music until I got to SHS. Then I got to understand that these were actually literally devices and these words make up a poem on and all that. Yeah, that is how I got exposed. I don't know if
That
you
is
get
very interesting.
okay.
I get your point. That is very interesting to know because within that small space of time, you were able to like identify who you are, what you wanted to do, and then start working religiously towards it. 'Cause I'm pretty sure. I mean, there are people who are still out of the system and they don't even know what they want to do. So I commend you for being able to find yourself at that early stage and being able to work towards that, and then even up to now, you still do that. So, Artist Prime, is that your first music was in 2013?
Yes, that's no, it wasn't 2013. I actually started recording at SHS 1, which is in 2010. So when I
Mm.
got to secondary school, I got introduced to a guy called Moses Lawe. He took me to the studios for the very first time, and I got the chance to record, at least have a feel of what a studio looks like and what goes into recording and all that. So 2010, I got the chance to go to the studio for the very first time. Yeah. So it was 2010, not 2013.
2010.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, do you still remember that music?
Wow. Yes, I remember some piece of it, not all of it, just some piece.
Yeah, but you remember like the final delivery, like how it
Yeah.
sounded like,
Yeah.
comparing that time to who you've become now, the growth. How would you describe the growth?
It's been massive if I'm not lying to you because there's a whole lot of things that I've learned right from 2010 till now. And I feel it's been massive. The growth has been really massive. If I have to put a word on it, that's the word I would use, massive.
So do you go back and then listen to that song and then you be like, what was I doing? Or you just go back, listen to that song, and you're like, oh, it was actually good.
You know, it was like the very first time I got tuned with music. So I can't throw away that fact. It was very nice, but listening to it now, it sounds a little awkward because you can't compare the old music you used to do before and the new music that I'm bringing out now. You understand?
That is interesting. We have had a little chit chat about how you started. Now let's go to who you are now as Ortiz Prime.
Okay.
So
Currently,
I
who
can
I
see, yes,
as Ortiz Prime.
yes.
Okay. The new artist. First, I used to be Richie Wayne. I wouldn't lie to you. I had a whole different nickname, a whole different perspective to this music then. But currently, Ortiz Prime. Ortiz Prime is the unapologetic one. Like Richie Wayne was scared of saying some things. Ortiz Prime is not scared. He goes,
Mm.
he goes, he goes all out with his full chest. He doesn't fear criticism. He doesn't fear whatever anyone says. He just flows.
Do you think that comes with growth?
Come again. Do I think that comes with what?
Growth.
Yeah, it's been a lot of growth. It's been a lot of growth. Because I feel if I didn't grow enough to understand certain things, I wouldn't be able to address them. So yeah, I feel it is growth.
That's interesting. And that takes me to my next question.
Okay.
With growth, how would you describe your relation with uh, your music? When it comes to your music,
How would I
who do you think is, sorry?
come again? I'm listening.
When it comes to your music, who do you think is the target audience? Which people are you talking to? Because personally, I listened to some of your songs, and I'm going to be very biased here, right?
Okay. Okay.
I There's this song, No More, No More. I think No More. Yeah, No
Yeah,
More. I should be right on that. No More.
yeah, no more.
That's like my all-time favorite tune from Ortiz Prime.
I appreciate it.
Because with that song, I it was first of all, it was more relatable. It
Mm-hmm.
was more like I was hearing Ortiz Prime
Yeah.
because I've known you for a while. I mean, for a while, and I know. I mean, we came from like a circle, and then I know the story of every single person in that circle. So
For sure.
that song actually took me back
For sure.
to how we met, the group, where we are now, the growth, and the self acceptance, every
Yeah.
single thing. And personally, if you should drop an EP with the same team, I would I would listen over and over and over again because I could feel the relation between the vocals, the personality, the person, and then the song.
Yeah.
So
I okay.
with this
Go
as the sorry,
go on.
so with this as the basis, the premises of my question, who
Mm-hmm.
would you say Artist Prime talks to with his music?
Okay. I don't have a target audience that I talk to when it comes to my music. I feel everybody has a point in life where he feels or where he is down and he or she needs help. It's I do songs for humans. Like basically, I don't do songs with the perception of targeting maybe this or this demographic. I just throw it out. Anyone that feels the music touches him or her is my target audience. You get what I'm
Mm,
saying?
yeah.
So with songs No More, and I have another one out too, Human. It's
Mm-hmm.
the same concept. No More talks about you not being anymore. It's like you are tired of whatever is going on, whatever situation that you might be in. And a lot of people go through that. You can't put a demographic on that. You can't say only adults go through pain, or you can't say only kids go through pain. Everybody goes through pain, you understand, at some point of time in their life. So I just throw it out there. If it touches you, then it touches you. I don't have a demographic for this particular or this particular range of people that I'm doing my music for. I do it for almost everybody. So when it touches you and you feel like this song is actually talking to me, I think I've done my job as a musician.
Okay. So I'm going to make a very biased request,
Okay.
a very personal one, of which
Okay.
I believe the audience are going to side with me. And
Okay.
that would actually take me to my next question.
Okay.
So we know Ortiz Prime for rap, and you do a
Yeah.
lot of singing lately. We That's the next question that we are
Yeah.
going to tackle. But
Okay.
we need a rap EP that has the same theme as No More.
Are you telling me to make a rap EP
Yes,
that
no, I'm not
has
telling you. I'm asking you to make a rap EP that has the same theme as No More.
I can do that. I can do that.
Because I really like the No More song. I really like the singing,
Yeah.
and I know you for rap. I know it's going to be like the craziest EP of the year. If you should make the rap EP,
For sure.
which has the same theme as No More.
For sure.
Just speaking
I'll
about the
I'll,
struggles and
I'll
like the struggle people go through like daily, you know. And there's a
yeah.
lot of broken heart situations out there. Like, a lot of people are
Yeah, for
wanting
sure.
more.
People they go through like people they
Yeah.
go through be easy.
So this is a personal request that I'm making.
Okay.
We need a rap EP with the same team as No More.
No problem. I got you. I
So
got you.
when are we getting it?
Let's see. I have an EP coming up again this year.
Okay.
So probably since you just told me, I have to start working on it. And if we are lucky, we'll get it
Mm-hmm.
probably by the end of the year.
Okay. I
Fingers
know it takes a
fingers
lot to make it.
fingers crossed, because I have to go back to all the pins and all that. It's
Yeah.
going to take a while, so yeah, I have to go
Yeah.
back.
I would really appreciate that because I mean, personally, I would really love that EP because I like the No More tune, and I think with rap and then now the singing, you're going to do due diligence to that project.
Yeah, most definitely, bro.
So
I got you.
I appreciate. We'll be looking forward to that. So that takes me to my next question: singing. How
Okay,
did we get to singing? Otis Prime, because we know you as the hardest rapper. Like you've been like the hardest rapper
for
that
sure.
I've known, bro. So how did we get to singing?
Okay, so before I started singing, there was this EP that I was making, Blue, of Blue. That was
Yeah, yeah,
my
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the very first EP that I did. No, like the second EP that I did, solo EP. So I wanted to rap actually on Bed of Blue, but
Mhm.
I contacted almost all my friends who were into music that were singing, but to no avail. Like no one wanted to work like that. It's either they had an excuse or they just didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Then I talked with my producer Alaji Sweet, and he told me, "Why don't you try singing it yourself? Because you've written this beautiful piece, and you are waiting on this friend for him to come and actually sing for you. why don't you do it yourself? Then I took the challenge. Just as you gave me, I sat down and I just listened to what he said for a while and I started singing. Then I contacted one of my good friends who is actually now signed to Blaq, Paul now. So I contacted Paul and I
Well,
asked him, Paul, is there a chance you can help me like train my voice to be able to sing some type of way? And he said, bro, I got you. So he actually gave me links to YouTube videos on how to perfect your voice, and I kept practicing till I got here. And now I wouldn't put myself on the highest. Sorry,
no,
sorry.
that's fine. We understand the situation.
So like I wouldn't put myself on like a high pedestal that I can sing more than anyone. No, I'm still in the process. I'm still learning. So that is how we came to singing.
So basically, you needed help. The help wasn't coming. Nobody was willing to, so you had to take the step, and then here we are now.
For sure. I had to do it myself.
How has that changed Ortiz Prime?
Okay, for the singing and all that story behind it, it's made me more confident. I've actually spread my tentacles now. I'm not scared to do whatever I want to do. I wouldn't ask for anyone's permission or anyone's idea towards maybe me trying to sing or something. It has made me grow in angles that I didn't even know that I could actually do. And mind you, with me listening to that is, I'm taking you back to like 2007 when I started listening to the R. Kellys, the Chris Browns, and all that. I used to like sing these songs like with passion. I had it, but I didn't know how to actually direct my voice in a certain manner for it to be like nice in people's ears. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it has made me grow as an artist, and I'm not scared to touch on whatever topic. Because some topics you can't rap about it; you have to sing about it for it to actually make sense. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is how I felt, and it is going to be with me forever and ever. I don't fear. I am willing to go all out to sing, willing to go all out to maybe raga or anything that comes to mind that I feel the music is telling me to do, I'll do it. Yeah.
That is very interesting to know how that has actually added to the brand of Ortiz Prime. And now I am being forced to ask that, has it made any impact? Like singing, has it made any impact on your brand? Has it allowed you to reach into like um so much audience? Like how has it impacted your life?
Yeah, I feel the singing has made me more confident. You understand? I can enter into spaces where people actually like, you understand? Because I used to rap a lot. You understand? Like as you said, I was the hardest rapper you knew at our time. But
And still do.
yeah, for sure. I appreciate that.
That's
The
why I'm
singing,
asking for the EP, bro. Because I,
bro, you are
I
going
like
to
I
get it.
know I know what you can do on the EP.
Don't worry, I got you. The singing has made me really, really confident. It has made me understand that I really have like a place in people's hearts. You understand? Because some things you can't, as I said, some things you can't rap about it. You have to sing about it. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah, but how has it affected your brand? Like your career? Has it allowed you, or has it enabled you to tap into like other audiences? Has it
Yeah,
actually given you?
for sure. For sure. It has made me get more female fans.
Hmm.
More female fans and more male fans too. Yeah, people actually like the way I sing. Yeah, So it has given me a whole. I told you I make music for don't make music for one specific people. I just make music for people who vibe with what I'm going through. You understand? So if
Yeah.
I'm able to get uh, people like still humans who actually vibe with the singing aspect of my life too, like I'm grateful. It's really been helpful that I know how to sing now. Like I can confidently say I am a good singer. I'm on the come up, but I can sing. Yeah.
Mm. Shout outs to Papino. You can see your comments. Prime with
Yeah,
Fire, Misery Loves Company.
that's my boy.
Oh,
Papino is actually the guy behind every single video that I bring out, the reels that I shoot. He
um,
edits, he shoots me. Yeah, he does
you'll be
everything.
coming to that
Charles, bro.
because I've seen you put in the work, especially
Yeah,
lately, and we'll be coming to that. So shout outs to Papino. We appreciate everything you're doing for Prime. Hopefully we'll meet some other day very soon.
bless up, bro. Bless up.
Hopefully. So Prime,
Bro.
music.
Yeah,
You decided to do pursue music when you were 18,
yeah,
even though you had other opportunities that could help you, then you could be financially stable, like
yeah.
crazily stable.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you choosing music, have you been able to achieve that?
Are you saying financially
Yeah,
or?
has music impacted you financially?
Oh, yes. I wouldn't say that much, but some earnings are coming out. You understand? Because I don't only sing or only rap or create music for myself. I actually songwrite for other people. So I get paid through that. And the DSPs too,
Hmm.
something small is passing through. So yeah, actually grateful. Yeah.
The private, there you get money.
Oh, I'm here, bro.
You get money. Private, you
Oh.
get money.
You get money past me, bro. You what did
Oh,
you
boss,
do?
you
You
get money.
get
You get money. And
nah,
I'm
good
actually
bro.
happy you're actually making something of your intellectual property because it's been a very long way. I wouldn't even lie. I mean,
For
it's been a
sure.
very
Big up.
long way.
Yeah.
So I'm actually glad that you're actually making some earnings of it now, regardless how small it is.
Yeah.
Personally, I believe uh, when you move with hope,
Yeah.
that's like the biggest and the craziest thing that you would ever have, like hope.
Yeah.
Because as you see, I'm small right now. There's gonna be a time where you, so let me tell you like the craziest experience that I have. I know this is your story that we are talking about, but
Yeah.
uh, I'm just trying to share this.
Yeah.
The craziest part of this life is the fact that to make it right.
Yeah, for sure.
Personally, I feel like luck is a skill.
Yeah.
You keep practicing, 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 and then one day it's just like a second
Yeah.
that skill becomes luck, and everybody start chasing it.
Yeah.
And personally, from my experience, it doesn't have to take like if your life is going to change, it will change in a second.
Yeah,
You
for
don't
sure.
need like a whole year.
Yeah.
You don't need like you need years of practice. That is where the skill comes in.
For sure.
And then when the moment is right, it becomes luck.
Mm-hmm.
So as it comes in small like this, one day you are just gonna wake up and then the money is there everywhere.
Yeah, I did bad. Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Yeah. Do you know this guy, Wizard Chan, that Nigerian guy?
Yeah, 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 for sure.
So he had like 52 followers on TikTok, right?
Okay.
He posted that video, that song that blew him, that eye or something.
Yeah.
The one that he said, "Dot
Cross
my I
cross
and then cross my
cross
T."
my eyes and hey, cross my teeth and dot my eyes. And I smoke
Yes,
some weed. Yeah.
he had 52 followers. Posted a reel just like you have been doing lately.
Yeah,
He posted a reel at 6 a.m. You know, creatives there, we they sleep anytime because
yeah, for
mostly we
sure.
self-employed. Slept 6, woke up at 9, and then 100,000. He already
Wow,
did by himself. He did.
wow.
See, you know, if you blow for Nigeria, you blow for your key.
Yeah, internationally. I even saw Chris Brown post his video some time ago.
Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Basically, all I'm trying to tell you is like when you move with hope, that's
Yeah,
like the greatest thing that you would ever have. Hope.
for sure, for sure.
Just
And
do one, bro.
I really want to chip in and mean Chawano, but I want to chip in and say you kind of inspired me during school days too. The
Hmm.
fact that you were able to at least finish with your service and you told yourself that you are going to go hard on this thing you are doing now, it's been like
Mm-hmm.
amazing. And time when you come, you inspire me. I remember the two of us sitting on the rooftop and you told me,
Yeah,
you were telling me that first time you got your MacBook. Do you remember that story?
I think.
You were telling me about your MacBook, the first MacBook you ever got. And
Mm-hmm.
it was so inspiring that time because that time me I don't get happy too. You bab so so that story was so inspiring and like you kept gearing about posting and being relevant on the internet and I mean you inspired me like yeah and I wouldn't lie. I remember when I was doing IT too when I
Mm.
decided to drop out of school. You remember that me and Boyson was in the same class. Me and this boy were in the same
Bro.
class and bro, I had to just run away from the class. I had to just drop out from school, go to Accra, go and experience life. I was
Yeah.
actually going to chase music, but it didn't work out. So I had to come
Mm.
back, come and finish school, do my service, work small, and go fully into music. So you've been an inspiration all along. I wouldn't lie to you. And this right here that we are having, this life that we are having right now is so mind blowing. I just want to say thank you so much for like being part of the journey. You know, you took pictures of me, bro. If I talk things where you do for me, like we don't
Oh,
go finish.
boy,
Like
boss.
we need like
I'm
six
my
hours.
bro.
We go do like 6 hours. But like I,
My
I
bro.
really since you are inspiring me, I want to throw the same thing out and also make you feel good about yourself too. You Bob.
If you want to say thank you for me inspiring you, drop the EP.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'll drop the EP.
No, drop the EP. If you
I'll
drop
drop
the
the
EP,
EP.
then I know you have paid your dues. We are done.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll go
Because
drop
I didn't really need that EP, bro. I won't lie.
that EP will come. Make you no fear. The
I didn't really
EP
need that EP.
will surely come. Will surely come.
For sure, for sure. And I know pressure. I know what it takes. So yes. But I'm really looking forward to that EP. And
For sure.
just this conversation that we just had actually takes me to the next question.
Okay.
Why are you into content creation now? Why so many content? Like every single time that I open my FYP Ortiz Prime.
Okay. So uh for starters, I feel creating content actually broadens your horizon. It takes you to places that you actually can be at the moment. I'm in Takrady and I share my content and someone in Nigeria likes it. You know, it's me broadening my horizon, me spreading my tentacles to areas that I can actually touch. People know me for the fact that I wow two
So that's
times.
Ortiz Prime, and then he was just talking to us about the content creation part of his whole career. Okay, we have Ortiz Prime now. So
Yeah, so people actually know me for the music that I do in Takrady because they see me around going to the studios and all that. I try to get in spaces that I can't actually go. With the content creating, it broadens my horizon, makes people see that I am into music and this is what I do. It actually brings me more audience to what I'm doing. And also now Facebook too they pay. So Charlie, if you work hard and put your content out so that you can get some sort of earnings on that side too. Yeah,
hmm,
yeah.
Okay, so for you personally, aside you trying to reach the wider audience, it's
Hmm.
also about the tokens that you'll be making of these platforms to support your career.
For sure, for sure.
So how has that been for you? How have you been seeing the results? Has that actually enabled you to tap into a whole new space of people?
Yeah, for now, I wouldn't say I'm getting so much earnings out of it because I just got active on social media currently. I just got super,
Mm,
but I'm seeing a lot of views on my post. People are actually recommending my stuff to other people, and people actually want to work with me. So, yeah,
mm.
I wouldn't say it's not bad, but I understand at least have a direction. So makes for the fact that people actually like what I'm doing, I'm happy.
So that's actually great news, and I hope you find the results you are looking for very soon, and you get to.
Amen. Amen.
I really hope you get your results so soon because you really deserve it. It's been a very long way, bro.
I wouldn't lie.
A very
If
long way.
if if you can go to my WhatsApp status right after this conversation, you would see my very first EP that I did with my friends, and it really made me emotional today because
Mm,
that was like 2013 until now, Charlie. We are still going hard at it. I am really glad that I took that part. And eyes are on me too, you understand? The family is watching, everyone is looking out for something to come out, something good or something bad. It depends. So if it works out that something good comes out of it, I become a good example to the others who actually want to follow this path.
mm.
Yeah.
So something is definitely going to come out.
Sure.
Things don't happen. I kind of feel like things are working out. We just want it now.
Mm,
Things
for
are
sure.
things are working out. We just want it now, and
Yeah.
things happen for reasons that we don't know. We make up reasons for things that happen, but things actually happen for like reasons beyond our reasons.
Yeah.
And it's going to work out. Prime, you were very
For
good
sure.
at it, just as I've been saying. Like you are like the
For,
hardest rapper that I know, and
I appreciate that.
you know you. It's like football, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Barcelona has a very strong. When Barcelona had uh Neymar, Messi, Suarez, and all these guys,
Yeah.
right? Where was Lamine Yamal?
Nowhere to be found. He was. I think maybe he was in the academy or something. But yeah.
But he could have still played. But
Yeah.
some people had to move out of the team. Like there's always supposed to be space, else you are going to
For,
turn out like Neymar,
for sure.
a very good player, but never got the recognition he needed.
For sure. For sure.
So sometimes things just, I mean, we feel like it's time wasting, but things just work out because we need that space to explore. Like, you need
Yeah.
that space to be big. So people have to be like, people have to go to like the next level before you can
Yeah.
also come in. So
Yeah.
it's going to work out.
For
It's
sure.
going to work
Amen.
out, bro.
Amen to that,
I
bro.
wouldn't lie. You are like
Amen.
one of like the good artists that I've seen out here, ethics wise and literature wise.
Yeah.
You're
I
like one
appreciate.
of the good artists that I've seen out here. It's just as I've been saying. It's just one recognition and then that's it.
For sure.
And
Sure.
we are going to get there. All of us will.
Oh, sure. You too, bro. You too. I just
Yeah,
pray you get whatever you are looking for. And
for
when we
sure.
meet at the top, as we are at the bottom now, I wouldn't say we are at the bottom though, but Charlie, we are in between the bottom and the top. so,
That
so I just pray when we get there, we will have this conversation again, and this time we'll actually thank the stars for aligning with our dreams. And yeah, I just pray so. Yeah.
Hopefully, we do. I mean, being an emotional moment, I am taking the seizing the opportunity to ask this question. What was like the most hurtful thing someone said to you because you decided to choose music?
Wow, that's a good question. Okay, so I wouldn't say it's the most hurtful thing that someone has told me, but I was, when I used to rap, I used to rap, and someone told me, "Hey, there's a one sing ya blue,"
Mm.
that kind of thing. He told me, "Say one sing ya blue, Charlie." We'll be singing here. So yeah, well, now so yeah, then we'll sing it. And I was like, no, I still want to rap. Until I wanted someone to sing on my EP, and I didn't get anyone. So I had to take the mantle and sing by myself, and also train myself to know how to sing. So I've been told a whole lot of hurtful things, but this hurtful thing actually turned my perspective towards music. So I wouldn't say it is a hurtful thing, but I would say it's an advice more than a hurtful thing. Yeah.
So, would you say these experiences and then these moments actually sort of like motivate or inspire you to do more?
Yeah, for sure. It did. It did motivate me. It did motivate me. It really did.
That is actually interesting to know because aside me knowing that you are one of the good and then the hardest, it looks like you are also very, very, very good with like controlling your emotions, like your emotional intelligence be very high.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, you have to. From where we are coming from, you can't be emotionally weak. You just have to be emotionally strong when such words are being thrown at you. You just have to brush them off and move forward. Because I feel at the end of the day, we are all in a pool. Listen to this carefully. We are all in a pool. And if someone keeps bringing you down, if you dip your whole head in the pool, you would drown. You understand? So you have
Mm,
to always keep your head up
mm.
to actually survive in this thing called life. It's not about music, it's about life in general. You have to keep your head up. No matter what anyone throws at you, you just have to keep your head up. Yeah,
That is deep. I'll add that to my archives and then I'll use it one day.
for sure.
That is very deep. I never thought about life in that perspective, but it really is.
Yeah.
It really is. And Prime, ever since
Yeah.
I've known you, I'm going to be very honest. I've only seen one visual, one music video,
Two.
two.
Two music
How long
videos.
have I known you? And then you are proud of two.
Bro, I'm not
So,
actually proud of it. And I wouldn't say I'm not in a space where I should be putting out videos on YouTube. It's YouTube that I'm actually talking about, right? Like
mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to put out more content on more visuals on my YouTube for sure. Papino has always been telling me that. I don't know if I am someone who wants something perfect to
Mm,
be done until I put the visuals out. I'm like that kind of a person. I don't
mm,
actually want anything at all to be on my YouTube. But if I say that, it's also a setback because these reels that I put out can actually be shot on my YouTube too.
yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not so proud of that and I'm willing to put out more videos. Currently, as I'm trying my best to be a content creator and a musician and everything combined, I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually going to put more content on my YouTube. A lot of people are going to see me now. It's a decision that I made last year, and I just want to continue with what I'm doing. So don't worry, I got you. I'll put out more videos. Yeah, since and videos comes with a lot of money, so I have to actually invest in that too. So I'm looking forward to juggle all those things and make everything look right. So don't worry, you'll get your videos. You get them.
That is fair. That is fair. And I mean, you don't necessarily have to do, that whole high production thingy. I like what you've been doing lately.
Yeah,
Personally, from my experience with YouTube, the more you post shorts, the more you
yeah,
get subscribers, and then
yeah,
you use the long, and then you don't use the long form videos to like maintain the subscribers or let them know what's really happening with the creative.
yeah,
So
yeah,
the more shorts you post, the more subscribers you get because they want to know what's happening with you.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't necessarily have to. I mean, with the short videos that you've been making, you could just post them as shorts
Yeah,
and then see how it goes. Because I kind of feel like it would help
yeah, for
because
sure.
shorts really reach out to people.
A
With
lot.
your long form, it reaches out to your subscribers,
Yeah,
but with the shorts, it's just short to just any person. So
yeah,
anybody could see it.
yeah, for sure. I'm taking
Yeah,
that advice. Don't worry, I'll start posting on my YouTube shorts too, and make
sure,
sure I fill up every space that needs to be filled.
sure. So we would be wrapping up very soon, but before we do that, I want us to talk about the current prime, your projects.
Okay.
So what projects do we have? Okay, you are coming in.
You were saying something.
No, you can come in.
Okay, so you are talking about my projects. Are you talking about my current project that is out, or the ones that are in the pipeline to come out, or
So we
both?
are talking about everything prime in the interim,
Okay,
in the
so
meantime.
currently, Ortiz Prime is putting out a lot of songs. I have an EP out called Misery Loves Company, which is actually an EP that I did out of me losing I lost like 9 people in my family last year, and
Mm,
some of which were very close to me and you. I hope you remember Auntie Mercy. Auntie Mercy is
right,
gone. Yeah, so
right.
Auntie Mercy, yeah, you
Yeah.
Auntie Mercy is gone, and
Ooh,
it was actually heavy for me. It took me 2 weeks to write that whole project. Two
that
weeks
must be a
to write.
lot.
Yeah, 2 weeks to write and 2 weeks to record. All in that 2 weeks, I recorded all those songs that you are hearing. And uh, that very day that I was told that my auntie was dead, that was the very day that I got a letter from my company also telling me they can't work with me again. So it was heavy. It was heavy, and I took all those pain. I was in so much pain then, and currently I guess I'm still not over the pain because I still need that pain. Sometimes may I hold on to those pain just to
Mm,
be able to create. You understand? It's part of
mm,
my creating process. So I wouldn't say it's all gone, but I can manipulate it right now. That is what I
mm,
can say. I can actually manipulate the whole pain into something different. You get me? So
yeah.
Misery Labs Company was actually something that I did for my auntie, but I wouldn't make it look like I did it for her because I had her picture that I could use for my cover art and all that, but I used my picture
Mm,
because her death actually brought me misery. You understand?
mm,
And
mm.
While she was in Accra alone, she needed company. So she was also miserable and she needed company. You understand? It was actually a conversation that I had with her that sparked the whole idea of this concept. You understand? She called me
Mm-hmm.
let me spell this. She called me sometime and she was like, why wouldn't I come and look for her? Like, she's currently lonely. She's not having anyone to even have a conversation with, and it's hard for her. That time too, my head was deep in my books. I wanted to finish school. So
Mm.
I couldn't actually leave school to come and look for her. And I didn't see her until she passed. So that whole thing was like a whole different emotion that I had to deal with. You understand? But now I manipulate emotion in something beautiful, like the songs that are coming out of Maisie Love's company. Human, if you
Yeah.
listen to human, it's actually talking about her. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that is for Misery Labs. That is one side of Ortiz Prime. I want to be shooting more reels, so I finally reach like 20 reels. Then I'll start sponsoring them. That is the plan that I have for Misery Lab. Then I will do the EP that I was actually supposed to release. That is
Mm.
Prime Time. I'm giving out a lot of information. I know
Information.
some people are going to get pissed, but I have to also drop another EP this year, which maybe will come in the middle of the year. That
Mm.
is Prime Time. That is the EP that I was actually supposed to drop, but due to some due to my
Mm-hmm.
losses and all that, I couldn't drop them. So the final Prime is the EP that he talked about, since he told me to work on it. After
Yeah.
Prime Time, I am going to have a very nice name for the EP that he talked about and
Mm-hmm.
actually put that one too out so that you get two projects within the year. So that is Prime Time and the EP that he talked about. So for now, that is what is going on in my life. That is Ortiz Prime musically. And expect more reels too, Charlie. We are working every day. Yeah.
So we would actually need more reels, and once you are done with the EP that I made the request,
Yeah.
reach out to me and then we'll see what you do.
Bless up, bro. Bless up.
Because I am really interested in that EP. I really want to know what you are. I know you are going to do due diligence, but I actually really want to know. I really want to be part of invested in the whole proceed the pipeline, and then
For sure.
knowing where it goes.
I'll keep
So
you posted.
once
Always.
I appreciate it, bro. I'd really want to be a part of that project.
Yeah. Thank you
So
so much.
even if you've been here for like 53 minutes, I would want to leave you to go because you probably have a lot of things to do, a lot
Yeah.
of things on your plate, and so what would you want to say? Is there anything you have to say?
Man, I wouldn't say much, but I'll leave you with some last words. I want everybody to be as human as they can be in whatever endeavor they take in their life. Just be human. Be yourself. And be mad about it. Don't let anyone tell you different. That's it.
That actually triggers a part of me, and then I want to ask a question.
Go ahead, bro. Go
How
ahead.
has self acceptance been for you? Self acceptance.
Bro, self acceptance. I had to actually steal that for myself because I wasn't getting it anywhere. No one was telling me what a great person I am. No one was telling me how good I was. So I just had to take that aspect from the universe and give it to myself because I feel when I don't accept myself, nobody will. So yeah, right from the universe to myself.
And do you think that has actually also that? Do you think that bit helped with you singing and then building the self confidence?
For sure. I feel self acceptance is very healthy. When you take upon that mantle, it is very healthy. Because I could have maybe stopped during this interview and tell you, Charlie, I don't feel right about this whole thing. Like, let's go off live and come again. No, I feel this is how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be rough like this. It brings out the realness in whatever we are doing. So we accepting ourselves as we are, you understand? It is something that is going to help us project whatever vision we have to reality. You
Mm.
understand? So yeah,
So self acceptance have actually played a very huge role for you and your career.
for sure, bro. For sure. At the end of the day, if you don't accept yourself, who will accept you? Nobody, bro. So you have to accept.
Ortiz Prime, it's been a very long way, and I really appreciate the fact that you actually found yourself at a very early stage,
Yeah,
accepted yourself,
yeah,
and you are here now. And I like the projects that you are churning out. I
yeah.
wouldn't lie. I'm
Thank,
still on the No More song because I really like that song. I feel like personally, that's like personally, personally, I feel
yeah,
like that is Ortiz Prime.
yeah,
Personally, I feel like that is Ortiz Prime, and I know you are like the hardest rapper. That's
yeah,
why I'm asking for like the rap EP with the same team because listening to that song, I knew
yeah,
that was Ortiz Prime,
yeah,
and what will make it more Ortiz Prime is the rap bit.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I got you.
I would really be looking forward to that project. This is like the 100th time that I've actually mentioned that, but I'm really looking forward to that
I,
project.
bro.
And it was nice having you today. I know I've taken like almost an hour of your time, and you would have to go, and we will have to do this thing some other time. Hopefully, proud to you releasing the EP.
Yeah,
We would do this again, and then we would know, we'll be able to update the audiences as to where they can get the music, every single thing that has to do with the EP, how they can be part of the journey.
yeah.
So it has been great having you today. I'm looking forward to doing this again, and I hope we can update. The EPs are going to come out a bit earlier than expected, and then we'll update
For sure.
our
For sure.
people on everything.
I'm also,
It
I'm
was nice
also.
having you.
Thank you for having me, bro. It's always been a pleasure. The guy before me, I watched his video throughout,
Mm.
and the other guy before me too. So Charlie, I'm posted. I'm watching whatever you are doing. Even nobody
Appreciate,
watch
bro.
Nyadi, I will watch him.
Watch out, bro. You see, let me. I know the interview is over, yeah, but let me
Yeah,
tell you one thing, yeah.
yeah.
So somewhere last year, I mean, throughout last year,
Mhm.
I decided to be experimental because
Yeah.
everything wasn't going as planned. So you know what? Let's just experiment, right,
Mhm.
bro? I go first sit do video, nobody will watch,
Ah, Charlie, zero views.
zero views, bro. And I said to my one day I was just there, and I said to myself, I said, listen, if I post video
Uh-huh.
or I post any creative project where
Uh-huh.
nobody watch, so
Uh-huh.
far as I wake up the next day, where I breathe, another video they come.
I give them another one.
And bro, so far as I breathe,
For sure.
there's so far as there's life, I open my eye. I know they sick. I know they hospital, and they give them.
So give them
And
back to back, bro.
bro, and surprisingly, I have been able, like, I wouldn't say I have found myself, but I found something that actually kind of like works for me.
Yeah.
And just this year, I post like a couple of videos, and then like, I mean, the numbers will be crazy, but it's an improvement on
The zero views.
e- exactly. And
So
bro, and you'll be surprised to know, like, I mean, I put in work, right? But
for
I would
sure.
say it's growth. Like
Yeah.
it becomes simple as with the losses.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the losses, it becomes simple. So like how then are they really struggle like last year to make
Mm-hmm.
the videos? I don't struggle like that this year, and then they are actually accommodating it.
Yeah. And it's like you don't care. It's like a
Like
nonchalant
bro,
version of you. You don't care. You and Kasa, you know they care already. Waiting. Then some give you fuel not to care again. So Charlie.
bro, you see so many losses that like bro, right now, loss be normal.
Yeah.
Loss
Lost
be normal. Like
lost be actually learning process where you go feel take do things. About
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Loss be normal. Like bro.
Uh,
I mean, every single day, if I should pray, I thank God for pain and then for losses. Because
sure.
for
For sure.
now, if you take me to zero, I will come back. Because I'm like, bro, we've lived in zero so many times. Like,
You
if you
you
take
know
me
the
to zero, you haven't taken anything away from me,
for sure. You know the fear again. That be all. That be self acceptance too, Charlie.
bro. If
Yeah.
you take me back to zero, you haven't taken anything. You've actually given me a chance to like come back harder.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And
So every time that I pray, yeah,
I for a fact say years go come we will go look back at this video and say, Charlie, we really do am. Like we really,
yeah,
really you back. Yeah.
yeah. Hopefully, hopefully, very soon we should. Very
I
soon.
we dey inside.
Ortiz Prime, it's been an hour. Let me just leave you to go do what you have to do. Hopefully, we catch up again soon. It's been nice
Okay,
talking to you, bro. Hopefully, it's very likely that I'll be coming to Taka at the end of the month. I have 1, 2 projects around that space,
for sure.
and oh, not forgetting, my kid brother is in the school, so
Wow.
and
A big
yeah,
ups to
he does graphic design and then photography. So if you need it, I would link him to you, and then if you need anything, you can just reach out to me. They go take care of him for you.
thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
All right,
I'm
boss. All right,
glad you asked.
boss.
Thank you so much.
All right, boss. All right, boss. Charlie, I appreciate. So, this is the end of today's episode. We are here with Ortiz Prime, and we had a very nice conversation. He spoke to us about his EP, his life, his career, and self acceptance, like the most important part of the whole conversation. So, we will talk to you guys some other time, and then hopefully we will catch up again before the EP comes up. So, thank you, Ortiz Prime. It's been an amazing moment having you on here. Right.
Thank you.
So this is the end of today's, and hopefully we see you some other time. Appreciate it.